Hi everybody, it's Marlene Potts again from Stuffed Balloons from A to Z. Welcome back to my channel. I'm also a co-owner of Balloon Masters, if you don't know that about myself and Chris. I have actually been balloon stuffing for 30 years. It's how I got started, and that's all I did actually for the first 3 years that I was in business. What I want to just kind of talk about tonight is a few things that you can do all year long before a holiday, and one of those things is to cut ribbon. And I'm going to show you how we cut ribbon at our shop. And I actually did the same thing when I was home-based business, just had a little bit of different setup, but for the most part everything is exactly the same. So this is my ribbon rack, and you can see that I have all kinds of different colors. I have stock in the back of open racks. I actually even have big thick ribbon on here because I'm going to use the same thing to cut thick ribbon. Okay, this is just a piece of grid wall. It was a plushed animal rack that we bought at a closeout when like Hallmark or something like that was going out of business. But you can use a wooden cabinet, you know, with holes drilled in it. You've seen ribbon, curling ribbon, or even like decorative ribbon from like Joann Fabrics or something, hung a million different ways. At home, you could do the brackets on the wall and bring two hooks out and put your dowels on there. So for a long time, we used wooden dowels. These are actually just stakes for your driveway that are fiberglass. Okay, so we put all of our ribbon on here. This is how we change it out. And when we're gonna go to pull it, we actually thread it through one of these holes. And that helps keep my roll straight, and it helps the ribbon not get tangled. So sometimes these will spin, but this fixes that whole system by doing this. So if I'm doing a bottom one, I bring it up. If I'm doing a top one, I bring it down. Excuse me. So let's talk a little bit about how I'm gonna cut it, which is this piece of wood. It's a 2 by 3 foot piece of lumber that we covered in duct tape because you can get slivers from wood. We have nails. I have 2 nails at this end. 1 nail, this is 3 feet, 1 nail at 4 feet, okay? And I'm gonna show you, this actually is going to pre-measure all of our ribbon, and I could easily cut 10 ribbons at a time. So if I'm going to do Valentine's Day, I'm gonna do a birthday thing because I have a birthday coming up, but I'm gonna do a bunch of different colors. But if I was preparing for Valentine's Day, Easter, Mother's Day, I would have 3 red, 3 white, 2 black, 2 purple, whatever it is I was doing, so that I could do a bunch of ribbon all at once. For our stuffed balloons, we do packs of 9. So each pack has 9 ribbon in it. And I'm gonna show you what I mean by that. So right now, first I'm going to do a pack for you. I'm gonna do red and white because those are the most popular colors. Okay. So I have red and white ribbon, and I have 2. Now, if I had more on here, I would obviously pull more out and do them more all at once. A lot of times we do patterned ribbon, right? So we have some polka dots. We have happy birthday ribbon, right? That comes in all kinds of great things. We have shiny ribbon, you can see here. Actually, maybe I'll add one of those. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to do 3 ribbons because I need to do a pack of 9. I'm going to put a knot at the end. I'm going to tie all 3 of them together. I put it around one of the nails, okay? I'm going to take it down around this first nail, and I'm going to bring it back. Now, I've just cut 3 ribbons. This is going to be 3 ribbons one time around, and I know these ribbons are going to be 6 feet long, okay? Geez, probably 80% of the stuff that comes, I'm gonna say 90, probably 90% of what comes out of our shop is 6-foot ribbon on everything, whether it's a helium balloon, anything like that. This longer one will give you an 8-foot ribbon, okay? Because it's 4 feet long, and I'm doubling that, that's 8 feet. And we use that a lot for balloons on the ceiling, anything that has to be super tall that we're not building up. So if you're building a bouquet in tiers, you don't have to worry about the extra long ribbon. But if you need balloons on the ceiling, that type of thing, we'll usually do the longer 8-foot ribbon, okay? But for our packs for stuffed balloons, I'm just doing the 3-foot, which gives me 6 foot of ribbon. I'm going to go around 3 times. I went around once, this is twice, and this is 3 times. So every time I get to the top, I count 1. I'm grabbing all the ribbons only on one side of the 2 nails. This is why you have to have 2 nails. It keeps it separated and it keeps it much easier. I'm gonna cut that, okay? And now I have 9 ribbons in a pack. For my stuffed balloons, I'm gonna put a knot in the middle and I'm gonna curl this. So I might stand here and make 200 packs or more like this, and then I could take it home, and while I'm sitting on the couch, I'll curl it. Or, I don't know, I'm sitting here doing a training session with the staff, and I curl it. I'm on a long phone call to grandma, or somebody that likes to talk a lot, whatever it is, and I'm just gonna curl it. That's all I'm gonna do. And we have big bags of these. Okay, this is of course red and white because it's gonna be Valentine's Day, but Easter we would do pastels. And if you've seen some of my videos, so this is what I'm going to tie on my stuffed balloon, right? So I'm literally going to take 2 pieces of ribbon like this, and I'm going to tie this around my clip on one side, and I'm going to tie, if this was my stuffed balloon, I'm going to tie it on one side, I'm going to tie another pack on the other, and that's it. That's what all the curling ribbon that I add to a stuffed balloon. I do like curling ribbon. I don't like, for me personally, I don't like when they're plain very often. I think they look empty. So I do use curling ribbon a lot. I use a lot of different kinds. So we can talk about that. So I showed you some patterns, okay? Now there is a 3/8 and a 3/16, right? So the 3/16 is the regular common curling ribbon that you'll see. And then the 3/8 is the larger type. And they come in the same type of rolls. I like this rack actually because there's storage on the back. Because sometimes when you are doing a bunch of different colors and you need the same color, it's easy just then to put the stock that you took off to put it up there, and you don't have to, it's not laying around. But you can see the difference between the 3/8 and the 3/16, okay? This is really, really nice. You don't have to use as much. It gives you a nice thick look on your stuffed balloon, okay? So I really, really like that. And again, it comes in a lot of different patterns, tons of different colors. All the wholesalers have this. Nashville Wraps has this, okay? And the other thing that I use my rack for is if you like to use thick ribbons, sometimes we make bows and things with these. We also use this, okay? And then I just use my arm. And we do everything by arm length, okay? But it makes it much, much easier to cut, to store. You know, it's not in a garbage can, it's not rolling around the floor. These racks are really, really helpful for a lot of different reasons. And I just wanted to show you that. So my suggestion is that you start making your packs. Now it's first week in February now, so you really should have made these in January. So we made these in January. I didn't think about making this video till now, but if you're not doing Valentine's Day, that's okay. You still have St. Patrick's Day coming. You still have Easter, of course, Mother's Day, graduation. And I like to stick with, like in Christmas, we do red and white because we know we can use that for Valentine's Day. For Easter, we do pastels because I know that I can use that for baby things coming up. You know, for St. Patrick's Day, we might do like, maybe not dark green, but mint green, because that goes with Easter. And then I'll decorate the stuffed balloon with dark green. So the mint green looks good, right? It just kind of plays off of it a little bit. And then when we have these left over, instead of shred in the bottom of our balloons, we'll just use these packs. We throw the packs in there, and it takes, I like 30 ribbon for that. So I might use like 4 packs of this in the stuffed balloon. And so instead of curling ribbon, anything like that, if I'm doing money or candy, something that doesn't really need shred for any reason, I'll use these, and that's how I use them up. So I hope that helps somebody out there. That shows you kind of how to cut the ribbon and keep things organized. If you have any questions, just make a comment below, and I'll see you again soon.